They might not have.
They might not have enough equipment to do the job. For example, we ask our friends. Our friends got a task from our teacher to do a scrapbook about one topic. For example, dumping babies topic. They need to do a scrapbook to combine all the research in that, but they cannot complete it in the end. The reason is because they do not have proper equipment. They do not have printer. They do not have laptop. They do not have.
Don't say do not. They don't have.
They don't have computer. They don't have printer, and that's the reason why they cannot complete the scrapbook. Do you see this? So, and the equipment might be the reason. The third one is training. Because of the poor training. For example, Mr. Faris over there. I just want to share a very true story. Mr. Faris over there had to go on.
Competent Gavalier communicator.
Competent Gavalier communicator Faris
Needed.
needed to attend a competition, a public speaking competition in Johor Bahru. Am I right? Yes. So it's an English carnival. And Puan Nora asked me to help him, to coach him in possible way, so that he can go and compete in the competition very well. But because I don't have time.
I didn't have that.
I didn't have time, and also Faris are busy with his.
Were busy. Past tense.
Faris were busy with his activities. Yeah, everyone knows Faris is very active guy. He's wearing chill shirt at the moment. So because of that, he had a poor training before the competition. Sadly, the result is he lose in the competition.
He lost.
He lost in the competition. So see everybody, because of this poor training, is the fault is part of mine, because I don't really have time.
I didn't
really have time to give Faris the best train. But what happened in the end is he lost.
He lost.
He lost, and I felt sorry for him. And I believe, Faris, you can do better in next time. So see, that four reasons, that four possible reasons why people don't do their best or can't do their best in their job, task, or any other form of work. So there are formula. I can say it's a formula. It's a way. It's a steps. It's a tips. How to coach people so that our coaching session will be a better one, and the result is in the end we will be it will be a productive result. So the first one is to tell the other party the reason why we are coaching him. The main thing in our life, we need to know what
We need to know.
We need to know the purpose of doing something, right? We have purpose to become a human. We have purpose to become a student. We have purpose to be here in the Gavel Club. So that goes the same way when we are coaching others. We need to tell the purpose. We need to tell the reason to the other.
We need to tell
We
them.
need to tell the reason or the reasons to the other parties, so that they have clear picture about what we are going to help them. The second one, we need to show concern.
We need to show
We
concern.
need to show concern.
Concern.
We need to show concern to them. We cannot blame them.
We can't.
We can't blame them for their faulty in their work. But here, we need to show some concern by stating.
Concern.
We need to show our concern by stating that, for example, Mr. Luqman. For example, I said to him, Mr. Luqman, why you have problems? Do you have problems? Why is this happening? What's the reason you are not doing that well?
You are not.
What is the reason you are not doing? You are not doing that well. You have been doing great all this while, but not this time. Why? So you can show concern, and from your intonation, it might sound concern if you use the right intonation. So the third one, this is the way how we want to convince them that yes, I can help you, yes, I can guide you, and please listen to me. I have ways how to improve what you have done. So to tell them that we have to tell the impact to the others. Tell her the impact of their job or task to the others. For example, I have people in my prefectural board. They didn't do their filing. They didn't complete. They didn't complete their files, and I have to tell them. For example, Mr. Ali, you didn't complete your
You
file.
didn't.
You didn't complete your file. May I know why? And after asking why, to show concern, we have to tell him, did you know that teachers are scolding me and we cannot put the file in the prefect's room with, for the teachers to go look after them. We cannot provide a proper report, a proper monthly report for the school. You see, we have quite a problem because the file is incomplete. So see, tell the other people what is effect of
What is the effect?
what is the effect to you, to yourself, and to the others, so that the person will take that into consideration. Steps number 4, listen, and listen. Listen, everybody. We need in good communication skills, we need the listening skills. Yes? Do you agree, Mr. CGC Faris? Yes. We need to listen because this is the two-way communication. It's not one-way communication. So in two-way communication, we need to listen, to give opportunity to the other parties to tell us the problems, the obstacles that they met along the way. So by doing that, we can coach him or her specifically with the problems or the obstacles that he or she are facing. Number 5, seek for opinion. Yes, you may be a very good coach, you have hundreds and thousands of ideas, but everybody, just give opportunity to the other party and ask him or her opinion. By asking their opinion, we can coach them with their opinion and improvise that idea so it can be a better coaching session. You see, by using his or her opinion, we can help the other party specifically with the situation that he or she are facing. So that will not cause any problem to us. Number 6, then we discuss. After we seek opinion from the other party, we need to discuss. Yes, Mr. Hamizan? You need to discuss your topics with other debaters. So then, only by discussion, we can come up with mutual agreements. And it is a win-win situation. Just like what I said in my previous speech, the successful negotiator, the win-win situation. Both of the parties get benefits from the agreement. So here, when we discuss properly, by all the steps, all the tips that I had shared before, we can come into a mutual agreement. Let's come with the 7th step. This steps number 7. Agreements. We just need to agree with the other party, because by doing that, the other party will not feel bad about what he had done. And by agreeing with them and improvise the ideas after the discussion, we can motivate the other party.
We don't understand this. I don't understand this.
How to say? Let me repeat.
Give an example.
For example, me and Mr. Shati over there, I am helping him in his studies. So he is doing quite bad in his midterm.
What badly?
quite badly in his midterm examination. So Mr. Shate said, I don't have enough time. I don't like my teachers. I don't like my teachers. I don't like this subject. I don't like that subject. So firstly, we have to agree with Mr. Shate. Mr. Shate might be wrong. We shouldn't hate our teachers. We shouldn't hate this subject or that subject. We have to learn everything. But in the first place, we just have to agree with Mr. Shate so that Mr. Shate will feel comfortable to communicate with us, because we agree with him. But we have to convert what is in his mind so that he can improve to a better person, to a better student. So in the first place, we agree, and by agreeing, then Mr. Shate will come up with his opinion, with his suggestion. So we improvise that suggestion and we discuss, and then it's a mutual agreement. It's a win-win situation. After we done everything, we do our best to coach others. We have to follow up.
We have to follow up.
We have to follow up. For example, again, I use the same situation. Mr. Shate over there, he took his final examination, and right after the final examination, I meet him again.
I met him again.
I asked him, Mr. Shate, how are you doing? Make a friendly conversation. How are you doing? Are you doing well? How's your exam? I heard you are doing better. I heard from our teachers you are more productive in class nowadays. So by doing that, we follow up from our mentee, for the other parties, what they are doing so far. So just by that, it is a good coaching session, and we will get the productive results in the end. Last but not least, praise positive results. People nowadays will condemn others.